Hello, everyone, and welcome to the first episode of Coffee Time with the Volunteers. Today we are here with
Silvia from Spain.
Erik from Italy.
And I am Giorgia from Italy as well. The name of this first episode is Espresso. It's going to be short but intense. And the topic of today is why volunteering? Why should you become a volunteer? And how to take this decision finally. But first, you may be wondering who we are and what we are doing here. So, Silvia, would you like to tell us something about it?
Yeah, of course. So right now we are living in the heart of Transylvania in a city called Sigiswara, and we are doing activities for the community such as workshops in high schools, summer camps for kids and teenagers, English classes for adults, and also other social events in the city.
All right, thank you, Silvia. So let's get straight into it with personal reasons. Erik, you are the youngest among us here today. So what happened 5 months ago that made you take this decision?
Yeah, 5 months ago I just graduated from high school, and I didn't really want to go to university directly. So instead, I was searching little opportunities to go abroad and meet new people. So when I found out about the ESC programs, I was really pleased. Because from this project I can get an allowance, so money-wise it's really great. And I could also try to live on my own.
Also, taking a gap year is something usually in Italy.
No, it's actually really uncommon. In fact, in Italy it is seen as a waste of time. In Italy you are either working or study. There's no such as thing as taking time for yourself. But also Georgia is here, so are you also taking a gap year?
I am in Italy, the older generation still frown upon this idea, but a lot of younger people are actually doing it, and me amongst them. I'm actually 22 and I'm volunteering this year in between my bachelor and my master's degree. Last year, after graduating, I really felt I needed a break from my daily routine and from academic life. And for as much as I absolutely loved going to university, I wanted to have a different experience and go abroad. And volunteering in a European project turned out to be a great way to do that because I have time to focus on myself and my personal growth. And at the same time, I'm working in a field I'm actually interested in for a future job, and I'm developing so many useful skills. So, as they say, it's catching two birds with one stone, but it's actually more than two birds, and you see why. But now let's go to Silvia. What made you want to volunteer?
So for me, the idea of going abroad and do something different for some months has been always around my mind. But however, I've always had the feeling that my life was already planned, so there wasn't space for that idea. For example, first high school, then university, and after that, of course, I was supposed to find a job and work as a veterinary since I was preparing myself for that during 5 years. But sometimes things don't go as we planned, and I wasn't ready for that job. I only lasted there 2 weeks, and it was a really, really bad experience. And after that, I felt like I wasn't worth it for all. I didn't know what to do next, since my plant was already broken. So this idea came to my mind again.
So, it was mostly about mental health?
Yeah, exactly. In that black moment when I was completely lost, I decided that maybe now was the moment to do this volunteering program and doing something different, meeting new people and new places. And yeah, I thought it was what I needed to heal myself.
That's great, yeah. So already in the three of us, we see different reasons, maybe in mental health, developing in a professional way, and also maybe just taking some time to decide what to do next with our lives.
Yeah, I just want to underline that even though the reasons are really different, all of them are really valid to take this decision.
Sure. And we are a lot of people here, and I think most of us really wanted to meet new people and have a cultural exchange as well.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. Do you, Erik?
Of course I do. For me, it is such an amazing place, the so-called castle where we live in. We are 16 volunteers living in the same place, and of course, there are plenty of culture exchange experiences. For example, everybody wants to make the others try their local food, but let me warn you that it's really hard to find abroad the right ingredients to make your own traditional food. And I still remember the first day that Georgia and I arrived here, that we tried to make pasta for everybody, but it turned out to be literally disgusting. The worst pasta I've ever eaten. Right, Georgia?
It was absolutely horrible.
True, true. We are always trying to cook typical dishes from our places or just recipes that we see on the internet. And yeah, sometimes they don't go really well. For example, the other day we tried to do arepas, which is a typical Colombian dish, with polenta flour. So they were polenta arepas, more in a Romanian style than in a Colombia style. But well, it's funny to cook all together.
So, guys, now we've actually been living here for a while. So, are there other reasons that you discover for which volunteering is actually more amazing than you thought before?
Yeah, for me, I'm extremely happy because at the end, volunteering is not take as much time as a full-time job. So there is plenty of time to explore the local community. And in fact, we know all the good bartenders here and we drink with them. It's really nice.
Absolutely, it's a lot of fun. And also adding to that, between our tasks and workshops and all the things that we have to do here, actually we've had a lot of time to travel as well, both inside and outside Romania. And we've visited a lot of nearby countries and places we would never have gone to otherwise. For example, we're all going to Moldova next month, and I'm really looking forward to it.
I'm really excited about that plan. And also for me, it's been amazing because it's the first time in my life that I allow myself to have a break, to put my life on pause and enjoy day by day without thinking in the future, which I really needed that. And yeah, I also feel like growing a lot, knowing more about myself, and I'm enjoying doing activities that I wasn't used to do. And the most important thing for me is that I'm taking this time to think what I really want to do in the future.
That's amazing.
Thank you.
Stunning.
So, yes, guys, at the end, are you happy about taking this decision? Do you regret? Why?
Oh no, I don't regret it at all. For me, it's been such a great learning experience. And because you get out of your comfort zone, and by doing that, you understand so much more about yourself. And also, I'm just really glad that I'm sharing this experience with so many other people because we're learning so much from each other. And also, we're just having so much fun.
Wow, thank you, Georgia. I'm also really pleased to be here. I'm pleased because I gained so much self-confidence and work experience that I have never had the opportunity to gain in high school. And yeah, as Georgia said, it's really nice to be here with all the lovely volunteers that we are.
I'm also so happy to share this opportunity with you. Even at the beginning, I didn't know if I was what I really wanted or just a way to escape from my bad experience. But right now, I couldn't be happier that it happened that way because thanks to it, I'm here. And I really needed to feel like my contribution on a project was worth it for something. I'm growing not only as a professional, but also as a person. And the most important thing is that here I learned that everything happens for a reason and everything teaches you something. I understood finally that sometimes it's useless to plan all your life because things can change from one day to another. And maybe the unexpected plans that are waiting for you are even more and better than the ones that you had first. So let life surprise you.
Period. All right, thanks everyone for listening. That was it from Giorgia.
Erik?
And Silvia.
Remember to check out also the next episodes of Coffee with the Volunteers. And if you'd like, follow our association on the social networks. We have Instagram, we have Facebook, we have TikTok. So goodbye. Goodbye.
Bye.
Adieu.